So I thought I would be all clever and do the update on the Samsung Wave that was due to be done. Only it didn't clearly state that you had to completely turn your phone off. I put it on flight mode because I've had an iPhone before, knew that it's been an issue that if you got a call or a text halfway through the update that it kind of messed up the update. So put it onto flight mode so that I wouldn't get any interruptions. Hour and a half later, it had downloaded all the software. Apparently it was decompressing or something like that, and it came up with an error that the phone was no longer connected. So I've tried to bring in recovery mode for it. The furthest that we've been able to get, there was like a white screen with red writing saying that there was a particular file not installed. I would have to do an insert here as to what that was, because to be honest, I handed it over to my boyfriend at that point. He's a lot better at the techie side of things than I am. As I have confessed all the way along, I'm not doing this from a technical point of view. I'm somebody that wants a phone to do lots of fun stuff without me having to worry about blue screens, the blue screen of death. And now I have this screen. So the most we've been able to get is this download. Sorry, my flip isn't focusing on this very well. It says download mode. We've managed to get it to that. Keys, however, isn't recognising that. Well, it knows that there's a device plugged in because it pops up with the screen trying to connect to a device, but it won't find the device. And overall, like, I can't swear on these. We were given sort of guidelines for correct behaviour in these videos. It doesn't influence what I say, just maybe how I choose to word it. So I can't say how, 2 words, I am. I'm just frustrated that I've had an iPhone that I've never killed. I had problems with the casing, but they always resolve them. Sorry, I'm being asked to move so that Mark can try and fix it. I'm not stupid, and I'm not irresponsible with my phone. I'm quite careful with them. I have a phone now with that screen saying download mode, and that's the best we can get, and I have a Galaxy S that won't even give me red text and a blue border. It does absolutely nothing. Some of the other Samsung mobilers have been really kind and tried to give me suggestions of things to do with it. I can promise you I've tried everything. I've tried taking the battery out, putting it back in. We've tried taking the SIM card out, we've tried download mode, we've tried recovery mode, we've tried different plug sockets, different chargers, everything. It's just dead. So I'm now in the position that I need to review Badder for you and tell you what I think of it as an operating system. I'm meant to be starting mission 2, which is to use my camera on the Wave to document, either in pictures or video, a topic of my choice. I can't do it. I have no Samsung phone to do mission 1 or 2 with. I can tell you what I think of Badder, which isn't particularly great. And as you can tell from this video, it's unlikely I'm going to be going to Korea because I don't really have much positive to say about Samsung at the minute. I'm just really frustrated. I don't think that these phones should be so difficult to upgrade. I think there needs to be more thought about the menus and the options. My role at work is to make sure that people go through the necessary controls so that we don't have issues, and the menus aren't set up in such a way that you have to, it brought up a screen and you had to scroll down, and only at the end of the screen does it say that the phone should be completely turned off. If it took you through 3 screens that you had to say next and next and it said in big writing, then I would have turned it off. So I just think, oh, okay, I'm being told that it doesn't necessarily, oh, here you go, this is the screen that I got. Oh, it's not showing very well on this. It says photo engine is not installed. Please, it annoys me, it's PLZ, install below photoeng dot, and then there's bracket, open brackets, photo underscore engine underscore ver underscore info underscore 2.0, closed brackets and lots of exclamation marks. The borders are exclamation marks. I'm sorry, but this doesn't focus very well on detail like that. So we don't know whether the phone should have been completely turned off. I don't think that the menus are laid out properly to take you through doing the update. If it does need to be turned off, that wasn't explicitly stated. I put it in flight mode generally on the phones, that's been fine. I mean, Mark's messed around with his phone a lot. He always goes for HTCs. He's almost killed it several times, but always been able to bring it back to life. He's completely stumped with both of them. His phone has over-the-air updates. I'm actually really disappointed. I feel a bit stupid because I have recommended the Galaxy S to several people. And even with the problems that I was having, yesterday on Twitter, one of the girls was asking me about it and I was still recommending it because I still think it's a fantastic phone. But, I mean, when we've done a search, I'm not the only person to have had this error. There were quite a lot of examples and people that seemed to know what they were doing. And one person came back with the advice that unless it's completely necessary, don't bother with the updates. What kind of advice is that? You know, why would you get a phone that you're not going to do the updates to? So, I'm pretty peed at the minute, if I'm honest. I will keep you updated.